Okay, so this is going to be a drop C interpreted method here. Okay, this is unofficial. This is just transposing, the super low 8-string stuff to a drop C. And for the most part, there's really only kind of one note that, we really have to come up the octave with. So just sticking with the drop C here. This is Locked Club from Deftones off the new Private Music album. We got the C, G, C, F, A, D. All right, white pony tuning. Makes it nice. So with this first verse pattern here, we're just going to do this hammer on the low C from the open to 2. All right, so just hammering on from the C to D there. Do a couple times. And then we do 4 open hits on the C. Okay, do the hammer-ons again. And then we do the open C, but we just do it 3 times. Alright, and it'll just alternate like that. It'll do the hammer-ons, does the C 4 times, does the hammer-ons, does the C 3 times. Alright, so that's just kind of the pattern that you flow with there. Chorus section. This is, where we're really going to feel the difference of, the super low A note that we might need here with a 7 or an 8 string. Notably an 8 string really, but could even do it with a 7. So it's the same kind of hammer on. Initially do the open to the 2, but then from what I can tell, there's a subtle little difference where instead of doing the hammer on again, it's just like a little bend and release. Something like that, okay? And then here, we just basically want an A, all right? And, since we're not getting the super low A, might as well just do a power chord with it just to try to beef it out a little more. So here, just do 9th fret on the C, G, C. And with this, we basically just strum it out 8 times. Back to the hammer-on with the bend. And then just repeat. Okay, so that's pretty much the one spot where we'll really feel that difference of not having the super low octave A. But still sounds cool, I think. It's kind of a personal preference there. If you really want that super low A, then you could experiment with the tuning, get the 8-string out, all that jazz. Other than that, there's only one more part to the song, and I guess you would call this the bridge. It happens a couple times. This whole song, it just kind of seems to, go through each pattern a couple times, goes to the bridge, goes through the first 2 patterns a couple times, bridge. So a pretty straightforward composition here. For this, it's pretty straightforward, just a couple power chords. It's basically an F to a D. So we would just do the 5th fret here on the C, G, C. And, the strum's a little different. It's more just kind of like a little more of a shuffle going on. You could do a couple 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't matter, down, up, whatever. It's up to you. All right, and then basically you just drop to the 2nd fret for the D power chord, do the same thing. Okay, and it just goes back and forth like that. Okay, so those are pretty much the only parts to the song, just 3 different patterns. Just a matter of getting them in the right order, I guess. So hopefully you enjoyed this, drop C interpretation. Mainly just, trying to get into the most accessible tuning for everybody. Even a drop C can be, a little out of range for some inexperienced players. But, this is the kind of classic white pony Deftones tuning, drop C. A lot of cool stuff in drop C. So hopefully this tuning will just be another fun adventure there that you can learn and get down with all the different Deftones tunings. So thank you very much. I think I got maybe one more to do off of the new Private Music album. Then I'll probably go back and, try to get some of the stuff off the Gore album. I know I missed a lot of that. So stay tuned for all that. Thanks for checking this out, and we'll see you next time.